Free radical going live. This is a follow-up to my other video. I don't really want to get into all the eschatology and basically theology of everything, but basically what I believe is that this is our sun. This is a four planetary alignment that has happened just recently. Down here, this is what they call planet X, and basically it's going around a binary sun with a 200 400 mile debris field with a sun called Nemesis, which I theorize is our sun's twin. The Sumerian tablets were basically deciphered by Zechariah Sitchin. Carlos Serrata also came up with a bunch of this stuff, and basically they came to the conclusion it's a 3600 year elliptical orbit, and you can actually see stuff like this. So I contend that we're being lied to and not being told where we are, and I contend we are in the Carina Nebula. And remember these gaseous structures, and they all end up looking like mushrooms. And you'll see what I gotta say. All right, here we go. Sorry if I'm not loud enough. Basically just getting over a cold. All right, now here's what I wanted to show you in. Nope, I don't want to see that one. This is it in infrared. And just remember the color of the planets. That's basically it. 1, 2, 3, 4. The alignment of it is better. You get a better plan of Nemesis being in tow and different planets and stuff like that. So that's basically my theory, is that this is where we are, which they contend is in the Milky Way gallery, but it's galaxy, but is 7,600 light years from our planet. And I think that's a bunch of BS. So here we go. I'm going to show you a couple pictures of a couple recent planet alignments. I mean, they could be interchangeable, the different colors, stuff like that, as you can see, you know. Somebody would probably figure it out that's a lot smarter than me. Basically, once I saw these pictures, I started downloading stuff, believing, yeah, we might probably be in a nebula. And I want to show you, this is the yellow part of what I contend is the nebula. These pictures are absolutely amazing. No one has anything like it. Let's scale it down a tiny bit just so you can get an idea of what we're looking at. Alright, these pictures are gorgeous. Now, if you see these gaseous brown, they look like mushrooms. They jut out. You'll see the end. You'll see the stalks. Basically, you'll also see what looks like hooded creatures that I call the Sith, or basically the Emperor. Figured I'd show you that. Eventually you'll see what I mean. Here's another just phenomenal picture. I don't know who the hell ever got this. We never had skies like this. They were all overcast. They were silver with the alright, just a couple of nice pictures. Look at this. Now, you can't tell me that this does not look like someone painted it. It's absolutely ridiculous. I've never seen color that heightened and everything, but if you can see, I contend that these are the gaseous structures that are in the blue part of the pool, I believe, and you'll see what I mean by that and see how they come to a point of a mushroom or whatever. Use your imagination. Alright, here we go. Now we're coming down. What do we got? We get this, and I just, for no other reason, there's a couple structures I want to show you, but this is, I don't ever remember anything that ever looked like this, but look at these gaseous structures. Beautiful mountain. Let's see them. See how they pop up and they look like almost like tulips. Soon you'll be able to navigate by these structures, and soon I contend that I believe there's only two other galaxies, the Ring and the Orion, I think it is, that are similar, but you can tell by what's in the pool looking thing. Same picture, absolutely beautiful above the volcano. See these structures up here, once you see them, look at this. This is just, I didn't know if I saw anything in this other than beauty. I mean, you can't tell me that's not painted. Actually, there are a few structures you can see. This one seems particularly prevalent, but if you figure they're all pointing east, all right, here's a perfect example of what this nebula looks like. There's the inside, there's the structures, and there it is. Right there, we see a gaseous wall every morning, don't we, of yellow, orange, and then in the middle, the darkest, deepest blues. Do you remember a couple years ago saying we don't have any of those blues anymore? Notice this configuration. See, they look like tulips sticking up and stuff. I contend that's something that we've already seen a couple times. There's a couple more, but this is nothing compared to the gray, overcast, chemtrailed skies that were just horrendous. This is just really cool picture. Oh, wait a minute. Was there a bunch of little things I wanted to show? Oh yeah, this is a good one. It's very pretty, but I guess, I don't know, you could still see the structures. The gashes, they're the ones that look brown. Over here, let's check this one out. Go over to this purple one right here, yeah. Alright, check this one out. Now see these structures, you'll notice it. Look at this, lightning in the city, and what do you see? The mushroom. They look like, what do you call that? The thing you used to put on the satellite dishes you used to put on. Look at it that way, satellite dishes that you used to put on the thing. And look at these structures. You can actually, this is a familiar structure that's been photographed numerous times that I contend and I can prove is in the Carina Nebula. Another great picture of the nebula. If you look close, I mean, this is anybody's guess. I mean, what's going on here? You'll see all sorts of right there. In particular, there's some of the gray structures, some over here, some over there. This is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I've never seen anything like that. I've been taking sky pictures for years, and this is just ridiculous. Look at this. Have you ever? I mean, I'm more in awe of these Earth pictures that they've taken than what I've seen in space. This, to me, I believe this is what I call either that's the structure we're talking about, or that's what I call a coral reef, because it looks like a coral reef because there's different dimensions, but you can see this mushroom-like structures up there. You can see them, and that's just second to none photography. Unbelievable. I mean, just mind-numbing like stuff. I mean, I really wish there would be more people that would look at this channel. Look at this. This is an absolutely beautiful picture, and this is what I mean. Now, if you look at any, I'll show you videos if you want to really look at this. See, I got a 33-minute video on there about basically going over this one. Let me scale it down a little. Look at that. Is that absolutely ridiculously gorgeous? And I mean, it's just, that's a reflection. That's one of my favorites by far. I mean, as you can see, 350 items. Here's a huge, let's just show you like a zoomed in. Here's perfectly what I'm talking about. Mushroom like structure in the sky. And under there, that I noticed that was a, I gotta give a name to that. You see it so often, it's so prevalent and everything. You can see structures. See structures, there's some cool pictures. This one, I mean, this is almost really weird. I mean, you really gotta look, but you can see that they're the gaseous clouds. And look, the yellow, the red, the blue. Come on. The only other thing that looks like that is those Yellowstone calderas. You notice that? Alright, here's another perfect example. Look, I'm going to show you the structures. And so hopefully when you look at it, you can use them as a landmark. This one seems to be pretty prevalent. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. That's a great picture. Look, this one, mushroom going up top, going that way, going this way, going this way, going this way. There's some way back there. Little mushrooms, little satellites, whatever the hell you want to call them. That's a great pick. In this particular structure, you'll see is extremely prevalent, but these are sunrises, so basically sun rises in the east and sets in the west, so it's, when you're looking west, you're always going to see the same structure, and this one is just almost too good to be true. Look at them. Do you not see those? Look at this.